going to be... Okay, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Jesus Lord, this is a big convoy. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, welcome back to U-Boat. We are literally moments after our last video. We have just sunk 2 enemy transport ships, 1 Liberty and 1 NA-1 freighter. So we need to do a couple things now that we have just finished that. We are running on the surface. We got reports that a enemy vessel may have seen the column of smoke nearby. So we need to do a couple things. Leo is reloading our torpedoes. Felix needs a nap, so we're going to send Felix to take a nap. We're going to send our radioman to take a nap. We're basically going to have everyone go take a nap, because everyone is incredibly tired from that encounter with the enemy. Leo is going to be a very busy man. The reason why is because we have a lot of things we need to take care of. First off, we need to turn on these compressors so that we have compressed air to surface and dive with in the future. Second thing that I forgot to do, which we ended up not needing, we also need someone to move these potassium absorbers into the ventilation. Like I said, these potassium absorbers into the ventilation. Alright, I don't know why that's not working. Let's try it without Leo. Yes. No. Attempt number 712. There it is. Those potassium absorbers into the ventilation system so that if we are underwater and begin to run out of oxygen, we can purify the air and buy us a little extra time under the water if we're hunting a big convoy. Are we still running on... Oh no, we're not running on battery power. Good. I thought we were for a second. Fuel, we are using a lot of fuel, so we are going to make sure that we have, once everyone is rested, people running the engines. In fact, we're going to have Leo do that. We don't need him warming torpedoes right now. We'll have him do that so we can conserve a little bit of fuel. Because we are burning through fuel pretty quick. Our discipline is a little low because we're on normal lighting, so we'll have Leo come in and adjust that real quick. Leo, turn on the red lights. The red lights should help with the crew's stress. Alright, so now that we're ready to go here, we're going to cruise on the surface for a little bit longer. Mostly so that we can allow everyone to rest up. Everyone is kind of on edge from their first taste of combat. I don't know why he is not managing the engines like I told him to. Alright, we have gotten far enough away from the enemy vessels. We are now in the open sea. Good. Everyone is still kind of trying to rest up. Felix is getting there. Everyone else, not so much. So we're going to just kind of zip along here, continue our patrol. Once everyone's rested up, then we'll start searching for more enemy targets. Alright, we sped up time a little bit. It's been a few minutes. We've traveled at, what speed are we even traveling at? I don't even know. We've been traveling at 9 knots for the last several hours. Most of our crew has slept, so we allowed the captain to get a little shut-eye. We're going to have Adam Newman hop on the radio, because we need to see if there are any orders that have come in the last few hours from our illustrious commanding officers. And it sounds like that is a no. Oh, hang on. Oh, yes. This must be the group that we caught with radio transmissions earlier, but they're too far away for us to really go try to chase down. I think it is time to do our old tried and true method of diving and seeing what we can pick up on the hydrophones. Alright, so it's been a few more hours and we still haven't detected anything. We're running out of electricity, rather. We have plenty of oxygen. So we need to surface the boat, get our diesel engines running.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor!
Alright, there we go. Get our diesel engines running so that we can have... There we go. Turn on our compressor so we have compressed oxygen again. And yeah, we're just going to keep this up and hopefully we find some more targets before we finish our patrol.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so a couple things have just happened. We stopped because we did not have someone at the navigation station, so we actually got lost. But there is a massive group. Possibly 19 ships large creeping up on us here. So we are going to send that report that we have encountered this group. We are going to make every attempt to intercept that, because that would be quite the catch to get a convoy that big in our sights. So we're going to send Hydrophone Dude to sleep. We're going to send the captain to sleep because we're going to need him on the attack periscope when the battle gets started here. And we're going to try to get into an intercept range with these guys, which I probably did a little too quickly. The game's going to take a second to figure out what the heck I just did. Okay, we have encountered the chimney smoke. So let's creep forward in time a little bit. Leo's warming up our torpedoes. Good, good. Oh. Ooh, that's not good. Dive, dive, dive. Dive, 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 dive. That is a corvette. That is essentially an anti-submarine ship, which we do not want alerted to our presence. So there are a couple things we need to do. Let's go to our submarine. We need to super immediately dive. Why is Eric having a panic attack here? I don't know what's up with Eric. Eric's having an issue. Okay. Get that boat underwater. So we need to... Alright, we got blue lighting on. That's good. Newman, we need you awake right now. We did not let you sleep long enough. Drink that coffee, boy. And get on the hydrophone.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Alright, let's see what we got here. We got a big old convoy rocking through the night. Yeah, we got a big old convoy. Ain't she a beautiful sight? So our hydrophone should start picking up targets here. What speed are we running at? We're running at standard speed. Okay. Okay. Let's get our captain on the... let's get Kohler on the attack periscope. Let's let the captain sleep for a minute. Alright. So this is potentially an incredibly huge convoy of ships. So we're gonna we're gonna slow down a little bit more. And we're gonna sneak our way in because I want to start visually prosecuting these targets as they come into our area. So we're gonna slow way down here and let them kind of creep into our... Oh boy, alright. This is going to be interesting. So let's stop the boat. Let's get to Kohler. This is going to be interesting. So we're going to manually target some of these ships. So let's get our periscope up. Let's look through it a little bit more succinctly. Alright, so these ships are going to be... Okay, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Jesus Lord, this is a big convoy. Oh my goodness. Oh my. So where's the lead ship? That should be this guy right here. That is a British naval vessel. We do not want to tangle with him. That is another British naval vessel. This... Let's lock on him. And we're going to start... actually, hang on. Oh my god, there's so many targets. There's Liberty. I want to target the Liberties, honestly. Yeah, look at those big suckers. Screw it, we're going to target the Liberty ships. So, real quick, we're going to go back to the map. The 2 Liberty ships are going to be our main focus. So... We're going to try to prosecute that Liberty ship first. So, manual mode. So we know it's a Liberty. We know that for sure. So, yep. Liberty class vessel. Now, we're going to manually determine all the rest of the stuff. It has an estimate here, but I want to do it for myself. So, the Liberty. Nope, we want to do it this way. There we go, set. Yep, 4 kilometers, so the cruise estimation was pretty accurate. We are going to... Hang on, we're going to go into the map mode and do the same thing we did with... We're going to get rid of these points that we don't need. Alright, we are prosecuting this guy right here. So we need 1 point. We're going to be as accurate as we can here. I don't want to erase. I want to place a dot. Right there, 0.3. So 0.3. Now we're going to go back. This will all make sense in a minute. Hang on. I promise. So we got point selected on the bow of our target ship. We've got it selected as a Liberty. You know, it's 4 kilometers away. We need to find out his speed. So we need to start. The Empire Lance, it looks like, is the name of the closest Liberty ship. Alright, so we're gonna get the speed of this guy. Stop. Set. 5 knots. Okay. Course. Course is going to be a little more difficult. I started to do it with the first ship, but then I realized we had Liberty ships to sink. So, now that he's moved forward a little bit, we could let him go further, and we probably should let him go further, but I'm impatient. So, we're going to set another mark at his bow now. So we have 2 points, where the ship was and where it is. So we're going to do a couple things here. We are going to take our ruler tool here, and we're going to go up, way up here, to where these 2 lines cross, and we're going to put a point. And we're going to bring it down way through the convoy and line it up with that grid line. That grid line is 0 degrees north-south. Alright, this is where it gets tricky. We're going to take our protractor tool, and starting from the north-south line, We're going to pick where this north-south line intersects another grid. Right there. We're going to come down to this grid line. Actually, no, I lied. I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing this wrong. I need to take a ruler tool first and go from point 4 through point 3 and through our line. So we got to get these pretty lined up there. Bam. Now we take the protractor. See, I'm not dumb. We're going to take the protractor and go from here to where this line intersects. Of course, there is going to be some error to this. Just based on human nature. So, 20 degrees. So from north to the direction that ship is going is 20 degrees. So his course is, say it with me, cucumber. No, it's 20 degrees. So, let's see how accurate the crew guesstimate is. 39.2 degrees. I am going to go with that is wrong. We're going to manually enter 20 degrees. Cool. Alright. So we could theoretically fire a torpedo at that guy now. But we're going to get Liberty Ship B's information. So we know he's a Liberty. We're going to do some guesswork here. We know he's a Liberty ship. We know that he's probably traveling at the same speed as his buddy here. So we know he's a Liberty. We know he's traveling 20-degree course, same as his buddy probably. We know he's traveling at about 5 knots. And we know he's probably about 4 kilometers from us. No. 4 kilometers. We're going to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's the number we're going to rock and roll with. Right, why not? Let's go to manual mode again. Let's try to get an estimate on the guy in the back there. Just to be safe, we know he's a Liberty. Recognize. Let's just double, triple check the distance from us to him. He might be a little further. Yep, 5 kilometers. Good thing I double checked. We know he's going to be doing about 5 knots, and he should be cruising about the same exact speed. So we're going to send 2 torpedoes each of these guys. Alright, so we're going to select Liberty 1. Or should we launch at the rear one? We're going to launch at the rear target first. I don't know if we're going to be able to get torpedoes ahead of this other Liberty. We might hit this Liberty with all 4 torpedoes, but we'll see. Alright, our torpedoes are ready. Let's unpause the game. Flood 2 of the tubes. This is a long shot. 5 kilometers away is an interesting shot to take, but we should be able to do it. Alright, we're going to do this very quickly. So we're locked on the rear ship. We're going to fire the first 2 torpedoes. We're going to flood the other 2 torpedoes. We're going to lock onto the front Liberty.
Rohr 3 bewässert. Rohr 4 fertig.
Oh my gosh, unlock. Hang on, I gotta do this manually. Or through the map at least. Because it's being a pain in the butt. Come on. Work with me. Having the torpedo window open is confusing it. Okay. Alright, we should be good now. Let's just double check.
Kapitän?
Manual mode. Alright, we are on the front Liberty now. Let's send the next 2 torpedoes at him.
Los!
Alright, Leo, do you have help? You have help. All right. Leo is reloading our torpedoes. So that was interesting. A lot of things just happened there. Whether or not any of them are going to work, we're about to find out. So we got two sets of torpedoes. We got two. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I think we got two different types of torpedoes in the water. We got a T1 torpedo and a T2 torpedo. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Okay. This may not work. Alright. Moment of truth. The T1 torpedoes, I thought the T2 torpedoes were better than the T1s, but apparently not. Alright, I'm going to pause the game real quick. We're going to look at this from Kohler's perspective. This should be cool.
Treffer. Feuer an Deck.
Nice.
Feindlicher Zerstörer auf 10 Uhr. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Alright, we got serious damage on him.
Herr Kaloy.
The enemy destroyers are probably going to start making their way toward me here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to boogie on out of here real quick. Because homeboy here is coming full steam toward us. Yeah, he is booking it. One of those torpedoes is going to hit. The other is should sail right in front of it and go for the second ship. I hope. Cool. Alright, you, radio. Alright, we're going to do a lot of things here. We're going to decode that radio message. We are going to dive to 100 meters. Actually, no, we're going to only dive to 50 meters. What is this destroyer doing? He doesn't seem interested in me at all.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Yeah, that dude, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't think our torpedoes are going to hit that second Liberty.
Kapitän.
Maybe. Maybe. No. No. Nope. So we're gonna let Adam determine our torpedo course, since we can't bring the ship to periscope depth. We're gonna let him prosecute the target, because it's just gonna be a lot easier that way. We're gonna have Felix go to sleep. This is fun. This is intense. I like this. What's the destroyer doing? The destroyer is just noping out of there. This corvette is trying to come this way, but he's a slow little dinky ship, so we should have time to get some more torpedoes off here. Alright, we got a pretty decent guesstimate of... Make sure I'm not going to speed us up. That corvette's getting pretty close. That's not ideal. Let's see, how many torpedoes do we have? We'll launch 2 more at this guy.
Rohr 2, fertig. Rohr 3, bewässert.
Los!
Alright, next set of torpedoes is away, and now we're gonna make an exit, because it is time for us to make ourselves scarce, I think. We got an enemy destroyer who has no idea where we are. He is completely out of the loop as far as trying to find us. But we do have this corvette that is capable of sinking us, so let's not mess with him. For funsies, We might sink another freighter. Let's see. We wrecked one Liberty ship. Let's see if we can wreck at least one more. Because these guys are not bright, apparently. They've got ships all over the place trying to find us, and they cannot seem to figure it out. So let's... yeah, we're gonna slowly make our exit this direction, but also target this guy.
Torpedo ausrichten.
Let's fast forward and see what happens to our Liberty ship friend here. I don't think those torpedoes are gonna hit him.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel.
Yeah, I think they're varying course and speed so much.
40 Sekunden
Oh,
bis
maybe not.
Torpedo-Einschlag.
Nah, they're gonna
30
be
Sekunden.
just behind him, I think.
20 Sekunden.
No, we might actually get another hit. That one's gonna miss. This one... nope, they're both gonna hit. Nice.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that turned out really nice. Yeah, they're abandoning that ship real quick. Nice. Do I dare go for 3? We might have to go for 3 here. We'll just send
Rohr
one.
1, bewässern.
The Empire Lancelot has been sunk. Very nice. Well, let's see if we can just knock out this freighter here.
Los!
Might have been
10
looking at the
Sekunden
right
bis
ship,
Einschlag.
he says to himself.
Treffer.
Yep, I was looking at the wrong ship. Oh, look at that.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
That's cool. Oh, yeah, that's a cinematic camera. I forgot we had that. Oh my goodness, we're just slaughtering this convoy. I love it. Alright, let's see. How'd we do? What's the damage on this guy? Well, unknown group. That means they're abandoning the ship. And it doesn't look like he's gonna sink, though. That's a bummer. Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna wallow on the waves a little bit. How's this target going? This target's good. Let's speed it up a little bit and get a little more. Alright. Whatever. We'll fire the last one.
Bewässern.
We'll fire the last one. Let's do it.
Rohr 4 fertig.
Los!
We'll try to get a little more cinematic of a shot. Perhaps.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
I don't see the torpedo. Where'd it go? Did I miss? Ah, there it is. Ha ha ha. Feels good to be me. I love that literally the escort ships are doing nothing. Literally nothing to help this convoy. How do you do? It's a hit. Apparently not a very good one. No, it's sinking. Slowly but surely it's sinking. Oh, they abandoned her. Yep. Empire Lagan sunk. Excellent. So 3 confirmed sinkings and 1 kind of bugged out, glitched out, something or other going on here. Oh right. Well,
Legen Sie den Kurs
I
an.
think it's time for us to boogie on the hell out of here because we are too close to that enemy corvette. Let's wake up Felix. Let's get full steam watch in the engine room. Let's send Newman. Newman, we want you to stay on the hydrophone. I want to see what those enemy ships are doing. We're going to stay at 10 meters. We're going to go back down to 50 meters.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
And we're going to get the hell out of here. Because it is time. We have overstayed our welcome. I can't believe we haven't been fired upon.
Schneller, schneller!
And we're out. We're out like trout. Bye. Again, we could, if we had a full rack of torpedoes, we could have sunk more ships, but I am not in the mood to try to deal with that. Our discipline is very low. Let's see if we can help that out by getting rid of some work for these guys. It's going to take us a while to transit out of the contact area. Alright, well, now that we've got everything situated, that was an excellent mission by the crew of our ship here. We're going to cruise back to port, give these guys a well-deserved vacation, load up for the next one. Thanks for joining me here. This is Red Dragon, signing off. I'll see you in the next one.